A woman with perfect makeup floated up into the sky. At first everyone thought it was her way of saving herself, but soon the deceased woman showed up again in the fog, and without hesitation sent her husband, who just left a red light club, straight up into the sky. The case instantly blew up and made front-page headlines. People were terrified and the public panic kept getting worse. The chief had no choice but to call in the great detective Sherlock Holmes. But when Holmes and Watson arrived at the morgue, they found the woman chained tightly to the autopsy table. The staff said it was the only way to stop her from coming back to life and hurting people. But Holmes, being a man of science, thought the whole thing was ridiculous. He didn't believe any of that ghost resurrection nonsense. But the coroner insisted the body in front of them was the same one who committed the shooting last night. And there were plenty of witnesses too. Watson guessed maybe Amy had a twin sister, but the chief shot that down right away. He'd already investigated and found out Amy only had one brother, and he died 4 years ago. Just as the case was going nowhere, the coroner noticed fresh tomato sauce on Amy's body, which wasn't there when she first arrived. Then they suddenly saw writing on the wall, in what looked like tomato sauce. It was in the Amy's handwriting. Fast forward to a month later. In that time 5 more men had been killed. The chief told Holmes that every victim had been taken out by Amy, right in their own homes, and the walls had more writing, with rice scattered all over the floor, like some weird ritual that no one could explain. Just then a visitor showed up at Holmes' place, a woman named Mrs. Carmichael. She said her husband recently got a strange letter. It didn't have any words, just 5 grams of some unknown fruit seeds, and that night her husband freaked out, said he saw Amy. At first she didn't think much of it, but the next morning, when she went looking for him in the backyard, she saw Amy too.
Not you. No. Please.
This night, Eustace Carmichael, you will die.
Now Mrs. Carmichael was terrified the prediction would come true, so she rushed to Holmes for help. Holmes figured this could be the key to finally uncovering Amy's secret, so they all headed to Mrs. Carmichael's estate. When Holmes asked her husband about his past with Amy, he dodged the question, said it was all just his wife's imagination. But Holmes had a hunch. There was definitely something hidden between him and Amy that nobody knew about.